Hey, what's up, everyone? My name's AJ Rage Crypto, and welcome to the Algorand episode for Decentralized Dialogues. For those of you who don't know, this show, Decentralized Dialogues, is, I am known for interviewing founders, CMOs, CEOs of projects. But if you want, they'll always give you the perfect painted picture, and that's their job. But if you want the truth and you want to really know what it's like to hold these projects, you have to ask the community. And for this Algorand episode, full disclosure, I am a partner with Algorand. They do sponsor this channel. Thank you to them. But this interview is going to get spicy because I am bringing on a good friend of mine that has been holding Algorand for years, and his name is FrugalBC. First of all, dude, thanks so much for coming on the channel. How you doing today?
Hey, I'm good. Thanks for having me on, AJ. I appreciate it.
Totally. And for all you guys out there, so you know, I follow Frugal on YouTube. I watch a good bit of his videos, and he has been growing consistently ever since we became friends. And his videos are rock solid if you really want to follow, the day-to-day news on Algorand. And he covers other projects too, but he does really nail that Algorand news really well. So definitely go give him a follow at FrugalBC on YouTube. Definitely want to spread the love for the other creators in the AlgoFam. So I want to start off by saying, you've been in Algorand for years. There's something that attracted you to it. There's something about it that has made you stay for this long and to create content for it as well. Basically, long story short, what are your positives on Algorand? What would you tell someone if you're trying to get them to join the AlgoFam?
Well, honestly, the main thing that's kept me around the Algorand ecosystem is that the projects that are built on it tend to be pretty easy to use. It's a fast chain, so when you do something on it, it's pretty instantaneous, which allows you to do a lot of the cool things in crypto that you might not be able to with Ethereum just because you can't process transactions that fast. And it's pretty reliable and secure too, so I feel pretty safe using it overall. And one of the things that's really kept me on, though, I think, is just the fact that the transactions are so inexpensive and they're fast, so it allows you to actually use these projects. One of my big frustrations when I first got into crypto beyond just holding coins was when I tried to do DeFi stuff. A lot of times it wouldn't work, or you'd have like gas fees that would totally undermine your efforts to try to get some APY or something. With Algorand, you don't have to worry about that. There's other chains that do that too, but yeah, Algorand, it's been all Algorand for me for the most part.
For sure. I mean, when you compare Ethereum gas fees to Algorand, or you compare, projects that have downtime, Algorand has zero downtime, big zero next to that statistic. And that is a really amazing zero to have. So many reasons: lightning fast, super reliable, and can happen to scale. I completely understand from the utility side of the fence why Algorand, has the allure that it does to the real community members. So I do want to talk about this really fast, is that I think sometimes in the world of price action, people kind of get frustrated, which is rightfully so. I mean, Algorand has had a really good run in 21. It had, and even when people say, oh, Algorand doesn't pump, it clearly does. Actually, if you go from, kind of local bottom October 23 to the top, the 2024 high around, 33.5 cents, we're talking a 267% pump, top to bottom this year. And if Algorand goes from its current price to reclaim that 2024 high, we're still talking 158% up the hill, and really getting above that sweet 16-cent level is super important for Algorand. And on the 3-day chart here, we actually had just put in a higher low right here, and we have a bullish divergence on the 3-day chart pushing up. I think things are looking pretty good on the Algorand chart here. So basically, I guess my question for you is, I think Algorand, their plan with getting the developers and with Python and everything, I really think they're playing the long game. And I really think it's important for the people that are in the Algo fam to not get caught up in the short-term price action, however good, however bad. And, I guess I want you to make a point about why you think the long game is the right game to play. Like, why do this instead of, chasing memes on Solana or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, I wish I could give you a spicy disagreement to give you a good clip, but honestly, everything you said is exactly what I've been saying on my channel, that I think Algorand is the long-term game. And I think it's also the, I see it as the chain to actually be used. So when I buy projects just to sell off later, I'll make videos where I say, well, here's my bull run bag, and people be like, wait, where's Algorand? I'm like, no, my Algorand ain't just sitting around. Okay. My
Right.
Algorand's getting to use. I got,
Mm.
I got thousands and thousands in Tiny Man making me money every day. And I can do that because of the low fees and the usability. I mean, I'm a big fan of Helium Mobile getting like basically free cell service on Solana. But you know what? I tried to claim my mobile tokens today and it failed because the transactions fail often. That happens, but it's like every other time I go to do it, it fails. I have never really had a failure of a transaction on Algorand that wasn't DApp related. To be fair, the Solana one might have been DApp related too, but I think it had to do with the network. So it's just so reliable that I think that's why I'm really bullish on the long-term action, because I think that's how the foundation is thinking about it. Now, one of my criticisms early on was the marketing. I thought there was sort of an idea of,
Wait,
well,
I think we're gonna get to
okay,
that part.
I won't
We're
skip
gonna
ahead
get to that part, but I'm with
Fair
you. I'm
enough,
with
fair
you. But
enough, sure.
all right, so before we get there, there's been a lot of news, a lot of really good developments this year. I mean, I was at Decipher and it was thing after thing after thing. And if you saw the recent tweet from John Allen Wood saying that there are 5 more developments coming down the pipeline in the near future, got a lot of people riled up as well. So out of the things that have happened so far this year, which news story yells to you and you really point to for, your reason why Algorand's going to have a successful bull run?
The biggest one for me, AJ, is the MasterCard testing transactions on Para.
Yep.
That is huge. Kind of took me by surprise, honestly. There's a lot of questions about how it's going to work. This is really early on. We don't know a ton about it, other than I think it's going to be USDC based. So there's not like this taxing issue, because a lot of people, the first thing they say in the comments is like, well, hold on, you're going to have to pay taxes for all this, and it's going to get really complicated. No, they're going to have it using the USDC Algorand version, running on Algorand rails, but it's going to be USDC. So you don't have to worry about that part. But that's huge. If you can use your Para wallet to go, buy your Starbucks or whatever, that's something else, man.
Yeah, 100%. So I think mine is that one, and also the Coinbase Quest. I do know that the quests are not available in America. Maybe they will be eventually, but I'm not sure. But obviously, crypto is a global thing, and that's the beauty of it, right? That's why you can't shut it off. And the fact that people are going to be able to go on Coinbase and not just like take a multiple choice quiz, but they're actually going to do quests by going on chain and having their handheld through doing, minting an NFT or doing transactions in Algorand. Like, that's really cool in my opinion. And I think that one and the MasterCard story with Para, those are the 2 big ones for me, at least for this year. I'm actually really excited to see what comes down the pipeline with John Allen Woods putting that tweet out. Jaws has spoken, and shout out to my guy Jaws. I really do appreciate him.
Yeah, and if I can interject one other thing too, Para 3 days ago announced that something big is coming in 4 days. So I assume that's either later today or tomorrow. I don't know what it is, but keep an eye on it. Keep watching your Twitters, because I think something big is coming.
For sure. There you go, everybody. I will put the link for the Algorand Foundation for my guy FrugalBC here, and for Para down below for their Twitters in the description. Make sure you follow, ring the bell for notifications, and stay up to date on the news. So I got 2 questions for you here, and I think I already kind of know where you might go down the street here. So that say if you were in a position of power, or you could wave your magic frugal wand and make an improvement or change anything, what would it be for you?
Yeah, well, so 6 months to a year ago, I would have definitely said, let's get this marketing a little better, because you know what, I think Algorand, and I heard this directly from the former CEO of Inc., not Foundation, Sean Ford. He said that there was kind of this attitude of, well, we'll just build it and they'll come, and I'm like, that's not how crypto works. And that's not how a lot of things work. Like, you got to build a good product, but then you also have to market it. You have to get it out there. I think Algorand has turned that corner. I think the new CMO, which you have spoken to, who you've spoken to, I think he's on the right track. I like these videos that they're doing. I think they look great. I think they're pretty convincing. I hope they start like bringing in some different, maybe some use cases videos, and find a way to bring that in. But I'm pretty happy. So, the only other thing I would say is I think there's a line between price action and technology. I think they sometimes are related, sometimes not. So, you know, I think it's good to have stuff, you know, something like Algorand. I don't really hold it for like price action. I do think it will go up, and I know we're going to get to that. But I also think it's a great chain to use. And if you want to start trying out some of these DeFi projects, Algorand's the way to go. I think there's other ones I like. I think Sui is doing some really great stuff. HBAR is doing cool stuff. But yeah, Algorand's kind of like from day one has pretty much had really good DApp experiences.
Yeah, for sure. I completely second that. And to kind of cycle back to what you said about their marketing, I mean, since Mark has taken the reins, it's hard to complain. We're talking about a guy that, you know, had a large role in making Android a globally recognized brand, and his job is to do it again. You did it once, do it again. And I really think, I had a conversation with him at Rare Evo live in Las Vegas at Caesar's Palace. That video will be in the description if you want to watch that as well. We talked about his plan to replicate that, you know, how he's going to go about it. And he has an answer for every question. That's what I like the most about Mark. And, you know, I've even seen, you know, just today, you know, Lady Trader on Twitter announced her partnership. I'm a partner with Algorand. They are really reaching out to KOLs in the space to really get on the ground floor and to build that organic reach as well. And I mean, props to them for making that effort and for really going after it. They really, what I will say, it is the long game for Algorand, but for effort this whole time. And I really do think it's going to pay off in the long run. So speaking of paying it off in the long run, I have to ask you, what is your Algorand price prediction for the top of the next bull run?
You know, people usually have a reaction to this, but I'm putting it like in the $2 to $3 range. You know, that's still from the lows. That's like what, a 20-25x, somewhere around there, from 8 cents. I think we did reach a new low this bear cycle compared to the last. That's always a little concerning when you think about price action. I'm a big fan of like have a plan for it no matter what it's going to do. That's the most important thing. But yeah, in terms of price, anything $2 to $3 I think would be reasonable. Anything more than that, I'll happily be wrong. If it goes up to $10, I'll happily eat my crow and be driving my Lamborghini. So how about you?
We can definitely get matching Lamborghinis. I'm looking forward to it. And guys, still understand that we have to consider how much the supply grew from where we were last bull run to where we are now. So that element has to be taken into consideration. But the good thing, there is a good thing about that, because now in terms of tokenomics, the worst is over. That's not going to happen again. I actually do want to do a quick check here. Let me get a quick little on CoinGecko just to give you the exact tokenomics on Algorand before I talk price a little bit more here. Search this tab instead right here.
8.8.
Yep, 8.24. Circulating supply out of 10 billion. That's pretty good. 82.4% of the way there. You know, there's less than 20% of the supply still going to come, and that's not going to make that much of a difference. And I also I have a pretty good feeling that they're not in a big hurry to get the rest of that supply out, because that's the last of the leverage they have to help grow projects in the community. I think this is going to trickle slowly over time, which is why I feel that the tokenomics situation for Algorand where we are right now is extremely favorable for Algorand. So you did say $2 to $3, where $2 would be a 15x, $16.5 billion market cap. Hey, a 15x, ladies and gentlemen, that is absolutely amazing. Your $3 would be a $24.7 billion market cap, a 22x. And my Algorand price prediction I did about 7-8 months ago on this channel was $3 as the minimum target, with 425 as the bullish target, which would be a 32x, $35 billion. And to be honest, when you really think about it, a $35 billion market cap in crypto is not that crazy. That's not that crazy in crypto. Am I saying this is definitely going to happen? No. But am I saying, is it certainly possible? Is it in the wheelhouse of possibilities? 100%. And guys, also keep in mind, even if it only went to, you know, say $1.40, that would still be a 990% gain at 11.5 billion. I mean, I think there are a lot of gains on the horizon. Very easy to get caught up in price action, but it matters. It matters. That is what helps bring attention to the project. And I certainly think that it's going to be a winner in the bull run. And I know, Frugal, you agree with me. So any final thoughts before we head out today?
Yeah, well, I just want to thank you for having me on. You know, one thing I probably should have mentioned that I totally spaced is the switch from governance rewards to node incentives. I think that's a really huge change. I think that
Yep.
could make a big difference in price because more people are just going to be holding on to Algorand. They'll be more incentivized to do so. I think the rewards will be better and it'll be easier to participate because you'll most likely, from the indications from what John Woods has said, the CTO of Algorand, he said that basically you're probably going to be able to join pools like you can for a lot of other projects. So
Yep.
I think that's a big move. I think that's a big positive move and could have a huge impact. But yeah, anyway, AJ, thanks so much for having me on. I'm always happy to talk algo with you, man.
For sure, man. I'd love to have you on the live stream. Love to come on your channel, collaborate. Everybody, give my guy Frugal at FrugalBC a follow on YouTube. He is making rock solid content for algo and the rest of the crypto market just about every day. He's super active. Big props to you on your work ethic, man. You're a real one for sure. Everyone, go give him a follow. That's all we got here for Decentralized Dialogues. My name's AJ Rage Crypto. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notification, all the things. Check out the links in the description. Have a safe rest of your day. Get rich or get wrecked.